Hey guys, it's Sinjin here, and today I have a new video for you guys. I will be teaching you how to make this ramen with a Rilakkuma fish cake. So let's get started. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already for more videos like these and for giveaways. Okay, now let's get on to the video. So to start off, you will need a bowl of your choice, and I made mine with polymer clay and a mold that I got online. And as you can see, it's not perfect, but it's okay. And now we're going to start with the pink fish cakes. So you're gonna take 2 strips of polymer clay, one white and one pink, and stack them on top of each other, and then slowly roll them up. And as you can see, my clay cracked a bit here because it was too dry, but it's okay because we're gonna roll it out and cut it out anyways. So now just roll out your clay and it will turn into a perfect cane. And now with my clay blade, I am going to slice it into small pieces like these. And now with a dotting tool, I'm just gonna make little indents along the sides of the fish cake like this. Be sure to be careful and take your time at this point, and also hold the fish cake gently with your fingers so the shape won't get squished. And now we are going to make the boiled egg. So just take a little piece of white clay and shape it into like a teardrop shape. And then with your dotting tool, just make a little indent for the egg yolk. And now taking a yellow piece of clay, just push it into the indent that you just made. And if you want it to look more realistic, you can also add some texture just to the egg yolk with a little piece of tin foil. And now let's make the Rilakkuma fish cake. So taking a orange clay, I'm just going to shape it into a round shape. And then taking 2 more little pieces of orange clay, gently put it on for the ears. And now taking a blending tool, I'm just going to blend the ears on. And now taking 2 tiny pieces of yellow clay, I am just going to add it onto the ears. And now add on some white clay for the mouth part. And now add on 2 strips of brown clay and shape it gently. And then add on 2 balls of brown clay for the eyes. And now we are going to make the pork or the meat part. So taking a light shade of tan clay, just shape it into a log. And then taking a darker shade of tan clay, just shape it into a thin sheet and then put it on top. And then taking my clay blade, I am just going to cut it into thin slices. And then with a tin foil, just add some texture. And now for the seaweed part, just roll out a piece of black clay and cut it into rectangle shapes with your clay blade. and then add some texture with a tin foil. And now we are going to just roll out a piece of yellow or beige clay for the noodles. Be sure to take your time at this point because you want your noodles to be even. And finally, we are going to make some green onions. So for the green onions, just take a tiny piece of green clay and then make a hole with your dotting tool. And it's hard to explain, but just watch what I'm doing right now. And now taking some translucent liquid Scoby or TLS, I am going to make the soup base for our ramen. And now I'm adding in yellow and brown soft pastels for the coloring. And then you just want to mix it together. And finally, let's assemble everything. So first, take your noodles and be sure to hide the ends under the bowl so it won't be seen. And then just curl your noodles into whatever you like. And I am going to just add on the seaweed first and then the pork. Just add these on gently. You don't want to push too hard or otherwise the shape will be squished. And then I am going to add on the egg and the fish cakes. And when you're adding these on, make sure that they are touching the soup base so they can stick perfectly well on there. But make sure that you're not pushing too hard or otherwise your noodles will be misshaped. And finally, I am just going to add on the green onions. And now it's finally done. You can also add on the eye pin if you want to make it into a charm. And just bake it off in the oven according to your clay instructions. Then after baking, just let it cool down and add on a coat of glaze if you want. And finally, now it's all done. Also, thanks for watching. I know this is a really long video, but I hope you guys found it helpful. And if you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!